Hi, this is Grandma Lori. Today's story is the Maximum Murph Detective Agency, The Nose Knows. I know it's right here, said Max, nose to the ground in the backyard. I hit it, and I can smell it. Give it up, Maxie, said Finnegan the boxer. I ate it the other day. Then why did you let me look all over the backyard without telling me? Max was annoyed. I don't know, Finn said. You looked like you were having fun. You and Murphy have the best sniffers, so I thought I'd let you exercise yours. Not funny, Max yelled. Mom looked out the window at the barking she heard coming from the backyard. She went out to find Murphy sitting on the outdoor bench on the porch. What's going on, Murph? She asked. Oh, the usual. Finnegan was getting Max all wound up. It actually was pretty funny, said Murphy. Come on, boys, inside, Mom said, holding the door open. All three dogs raced in, running immediately into the room with food. Sorry, guys, I don't have anything for you, Auntie Lori said as she finished making her lunch. Auntie Lori usually had something icky, the dogs decided, so they walked back into the living room. Murphy to Grandma's lap, Max to Mom's lap, and Finnegan to his bed. Mom said as the boys dozed off, Auntie Lori, remember, we need to put drops in Finnegan's eye. Oh, that's right. Let's do it now before I go back to work. Auntie Lori got up and walked back to the room with food. She opened the door to the pantry and closed it behind her. She opened the jar of training treats and put a bunch in her pocket. As she opened the door, there stood Max and Murphy, looking like they were the ones getting the treats. Not for you, boys, Auntie Lori said, walking toward the living room. She expected the boys to follow her, but they stayed in the kitchen. She turned around and saw Murphy munching on one of the treats. Must have fallen out of her pocket. She went back into the living room, this time followed by Murphy. Max, come on, big boy, said Mom. When he didn't appear, she got up and walked back into the kitchen to find Max sniffing the ground furiously. Max, Murphy got that treat already, Mom said, laughing. I know. It's here, Max said. Mom smiled. No, Max. Murphy got that one. You're just smelling the last remaining atoms. Max looked up and nodded his head. Okay, he said sadly. He followed Mom into the living room. It was time for the drops. Finnegan hated those drops, mostly because they hurt going in. Finny, sit, Mom said. Good boy. Mom put hands on both sides of Finnegan's head and held his eye open. Drop? Auntie Lori put one drop in his eye. That one didn't feel so bad. Hey, what about us? Asked Murphy, looking hopeful. Not yet, boys, Auntie Lori said. Once we give Finn the last drop. Auntie Lori went to sit on the couch for a minute while the first drop settled in Finn's eye. As she sat, Murphy climbed on top of her, literally. He started sniffing her all over. Get off me, Auntie Lori said. As she raised her hands to pick him up, Murphy caught a whiff of the treat. I know it's here, he said, head diving toward Auntie Lori's sweater pocket. He was so intent on finding that treat, he didn't hear Max say, Come on, Murph, it's just an illusion. There are no more treats there. Max had learned from previous experience. No, there are treats here, said Murphy, tracking the smell to the pocket. He started pawing it. There were round things in there. Treats! He started digging at the pocket. Will you cut that out, please? Auntie Lori said, laughing. She lifted Murphy off her lap and went over to Finnegan. Finnegan, sit, she said. Finnegan sat and they repeated the same routine as before. This time, though, man, it burned like fire. All Finn wanted to do was rub his eye, but Mom held his front paw so he couldn't. Then came the treat. Ooh, a treat, Finnegan thought, his eye no longer a concern. Auntie Lori put the treat in his mouth. Okay, boys, Auntie Lori said, tossing a treat to Murphy, which he caught midair. Another to Max, which bounced off his nose. Max couldn't catch anything and didn't even try. And another one to Finnegan. See, Maxie, I told you there were treats in that pocket. The nose knows, Murphy said. All right, Max said, and went back to Mom's lap to sulk. Thanks for joining me. This has been Grandma Lori. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and share it with others. Thank you.